Greetings, citizens of Tetris. It is your old pal Van Dweller back with more classic Tetris Monthly Das Masters for August 2025. We've got one single solitary match out of Das Masters for you right now, and it's going to be a round 2 match between Wallbant and Torzsa. Yesterday, Torzsa dispatched with Dylan out. And now Torzsa about to take on Wallbant. The winner of this Teal bracket will eventually take on Nenu in the round of 16. Right now, though, just going to be that one single solitary match. Now, after that, we do have another bracket. It's going to come out of the purple bracket, but in the Masters event, it's going to be another single solitary round 2 match. It's going to be Sodium versus Tugi. Tugi took care of Broden yesterday, and now we'll be facing Sodium. So, first match, Das Masters, Wallbant versus Torzsa. Second match, Sodium versus Tugi. For Das Masters, let's take a look at our rules. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but yeah. Players, here's what you need to know, right? Level 18 starts all the way through. Same P sets, re-rolling, hurts, and input display. Make sure those are turned on. If you do experience technical issues, please keep playing. Assume that the game that you're on is going to count. And I will give you further instructions. So OBS starts winging out, internet goes down. Just keep playing. I will tell you whether or not it's going to count. Cliff's notes are, or the TLDR, people don't say Cliff's notes anymore. TLDR, if it's early in the game, it's probably not going to count. If it's late in the game, it's probably going to count. But wait for me to tell you that, okay? And don't pause and go, oh, is it time for, should I stop playing, or this isn't going to count, right? Oh, okay. Well, hey. No, you don't need to do that. Just keep playing, okay? Good. This is the best of 5, and remember to heed the spirit of Das. It's a Das tournament, so play Das, right? Press and hold play style. Taps in the middle of the board, fine, whatever, once in a while when you have to, emergency, that thing. Quick tap at the end, great, do it. Spirit of Das. All right, good. Oh, the winner of this gets a prize. Did you know that? The prize is a share in this prize pool, which sits right now at $171.86. $171.86. Right now, we are paying the top 4, and we would like to pay the top 8. So to pay the top 8, we got to get to $1,000 in the prize pool. You can help, and in fact, only you can help, because this prize pool and all of our prize pools are funded 100% by you, the fans. So this whole thing gets as big as you want it to get. So if you want to contribute to the prize pool, use the Matcherino command while you're watching live on Twitch or on YouTube. That'll bring up some links to one that says DAS or DM. That is the one to click on. That'll take you to the landing page for this tournament with our prize pool partner, Matcherino. Top right-hand corner is where you log in. You can do it with your existing Twitch or YouTube account. And, once you're in, click that button that says contribute, and contribute what you can. Give till it hurts. Or not until it hurts, but just shy of hurting, right? Just before it starts to hurt, that's when you stop. Okay. You want to get to this page after this stream, you can go to go.ctm.gg/DAS prize. So that is how to support the players. To support the channel, well, you know what to do. You're on YouTube, you've got super chats and super stickers and all that other stuff. channel memberships. You can gift a channel membership. It's pretty good. Over on Twitch, you've got bits. You got things you can do with bits. You got subscriptions to the channel. You can gift subscriptions to the channel. And, if you're an Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime Gaming sub thing, whatever, what is it? Amazon Prime member, you can use your Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime Gaming subscription. Is that what it's still called? I've been calling it that for like a year because that was the official name, and it's funny to call it the official name, but it's kind of a mouthful and stupid. But that is what you can use if you're an Amazon Prime member. You can also go to patreon.com/monthly Tetris, make an ongoing pledge of support on an annual or monthly basis to help keep this channel in existence. His existence is always tenuous, but it still exists, so that's good. And thanks to everybody on the screen for keeping it in existence. And big shouts for Scott Gray, Jay in the Window, K9 Tacky, Corporal, Shall Be, Troy, Dan, Kim M, Rogue Potato, Cacket, Mila, and Jason. Mark just says, will we ever have ESWT BBWC 2022? It's on the schedule, Mark. What does it mean, will we ever have it? It's been on the schedule for like a year. It's there. It's waiting. It's going to happen. Okay, that is it. Let me go and see what we're doing on our screen. All right, stencil is in disarray. Look at one guy stencil ready. The other guy clearly not stencil ready. So let me go ahead and fix the stencil. Actually, Torzsa, what, 23? I can probably just copy the transform from the other day. So let me see. Copy transform. Copy transform. And then I go over here and paste transform. And will it work? Oh, will it blend? Yes, it will. Oh my God. Amazing. Wow. All right. So players, when you get a moment, please make sure your Hertz and input displays are turned on. I can't rid myself of this guy Wallbant. I feel like I've streamed Wallbant every day for the past 2 weeks. It was just classic Tetris Wallbant. All right, Torzsa says, Wall, good luck. All right, players, I am going to go ahead and put some pieces in the chat while I address various camera issues. Oh my God, why are there always multiple? Okay. Maybe I should cut off Wallbant's head too. Like, just go like this and give him. Just do this. We can make it just like. We can make it just like Torzsa. What do you think? All right. No, we gotta give the. We gotta. You know, if you're gonna have such a beautiful camera layout, we gotta use it, exploit it to the fullest. Rematch from your future circuit run, says Torzsa. No seed pinners? Oh my God. I'll get it. I mean, that, you know, I guess we ask a lot. It's 9D-C918. 9D-C918. I just don't think there are any mods in chat except for like Wallbant's the only one. Oh, maybe Eyeball. Okay, 9DC 918. As soon as both players signal ready, I have to mod you. I don't know. Do I trust you? I don't know if I trust you. It is a microwave. All right, I trust you now that you're a responsible business person and have reputation at stake. I will mod you. Look at that beautiful microwave. Wow, amazing. All right, let's get these players underway. It's not round one, it's round two. Let's go ahead and get these players started. Round two, Teal, Wallbant, Torzsa, CTM, Daskmasters. The winner goes to the top 16 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Torzsa still playing from the doctor's office. Yeah, I think Torzsa's in a doctor's office right now. All right, Torzsa experiencing issues, I think, with just playing on a computer. All right, on the left side of your screen, who is it? It is Wallbant. And who is Wallbant? I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, wait. Wallbant qualified into this tournament with a 1.04 million. That was the average of his best 2 games played in a 1-hour qualifying period. Wallbant defeated somebody. Who was it? I forget. Sorry about that. All right, just having some issues on my side as well. Wallbant didn't defeat anybody. Wallbant qualified into round 2 directly in virtue of his top 16 qualifier. Wallbant has been in CTWC Gold Bracket 3 times the last 3 years. He's a winner of a future circuit, a hopeful circuit, been in Mega Masters 3 times. And Das Masters a bunch of times. We're looking to go on a deep, deep run right now. Seen Wallbant at various regionals, which is amazing. I've seen Wallbant in person, and oh my God, it's glorious. But he took second at last year's, 2024's Boston, top 4 at last year's Montreal regional. Seen Wallbant at the WPL Columbus qualifier, or regional, not qualifier, regional as well. And Wallbant wearing the best shirt in all of Tetris, stencil ready. 177 for Wallbant, 105 for Torzsa. Oh, Wallbant, of course, I would be remiss if I didn't mention his mastery of level 12 Tetris, where he's had high finishes in pretty much all the level 12 tournaments. 202 Wallbant, 109 Torzsa. Oh, also Wallbant, a Canadian, so be careful. On the right side of your screen, it is Torzsa. He qualified into this tournament, seed number 23, with a 969,000 average of his best 2 games played in a 1-hour qualifying period. Torzsa from Thailand has a DAS PB of 1.19 million. That's a top 80 score. And in fact, Torzsa and Wallbant, I think our last time I looked on that list, that PB list, Torzsa was number 80, Wallbant was number 81. They're 80 and 81, so very evenly matched here, at least PB wise. 327 Wallbant, 237 Torzsa. All right, so far, so good for Wallbant. 397. Torzsa back by over 100,000 points right now. Torzsa, of course, has matches going all the way back to, I don't know what, 20, I mean, a long time. Played a lot of Gauntlet, Tetris friendlies, Community Tournament, Classic Tetris Brawl, Classic Tetris League. We only played one match in 2024, but seems to be back into events here in 2025, so it's good to see. Also won a Future Circuit back in January of 2022. $381 for Torzsa, $451 for Wallbant. And Torzsa, the first one into 19 at 408. Gets a Tetris, 432. Wallbant gets a bar into 19, 524. 524 is my birthday. Wow. All right, level 20 now. Wallbant with still about 100,000 point lead. Torzsa with a blocked well and puts 4 more rows on top of it with that long bar. Wallbant continuing to score. There's another Tetris Wallbant. Torzsa finally dug out. Oh, but can't get that J to the left and ends up dead dropping a long bar right in the middle. He could have used it for the Tetris, but clearly was not able to get it over either for a mechanical reason or DAS reason, not sure. But Wallbant is good in game number 1. Yoni says, my birthday's also 524. Holy moly. All right. All right, so Wallbant got to mulling it out. Is this the only stream today? There are 2 matches. There are 2 separate tournaments, so I probably will, if I have an opportunity, just go offline to separate the streams out. But maybe I won't. All right, Wallbant here with the 830. He's got that 1.18 PB. You don't want to cross the streams. Yeah, don't cross the streams. All right, well, he's going to top out after putting those gaps on the board. But I don't know. I don't know. Could he still have PB'd from there? Probably not. New pieces are here. 711 EAC. Okay, looks like both players are ready. Let's get them started. Game number 2, Wallbant and Torzsa. Game number 2, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So not quite sure what happened with Torzsa in game number 1. I know he's playing on, on PC, on emulator. So sometimes this happens with emulator players where maybe they hit the wrong button and somehow it triggers something else to happen on the computer that like tabs out of the window that they're playing or whatever. And I don't know if that happened this time or if it was just simply a DAS issue losing DAS, but now it could have been because Torzsa failed to get, a J piece to the left, and so maybe lost DAS doing that and couldn't move that bar. But that's also a thing that I've seen happen quite frequently. Cobalt says he just missed a quick tap and lost DAS. All right. Yeah, that's plausible. Dan V says, YouTube stream not working for me. WTF. It says we've got 10 viewers, and people are responding to things on chat. All right, Wallbant sneezing. I know sneezing during Tetris is a very dangerous thing. So yeah, Wallbant with the always a great survival. He was up super high, but now is clean, but also behind. 90,000 Wallbant, 172 for Torzsa. Yeah, it's not loading for you on mobile. Yeah, if you can hear me on YouTube. Oh, Pidgeotto says YouTube stream working for me, so it's probably we're just banned in the UK because it's CTM too controversial for the UK, They don't want to bring the secret police over to your house and have to say, are you watching Classic Tetris Monthly? Are you watching Classic Tetris Monthly? Get over here. It's very dangerous over there in the UK. 206 for Wallbant, 286 for Torzsa. You have YouTube Premium? Well, you are clearly not getting a premium experience. I do have premium too. I do watch a lot of YouTube, and I can't imagine just sitting there with the amount of YouTube I have on. Just like commercials all the time. I mean, there are ways around the commercials, not just ad blockers, but these other sites you can go to. Or it kind of strips all the stuff off the YouTube. $298 Wallbant. Torzsa with the early shift of that T piece, so that's going to create some extra burns for Torzsa. It's going to allow Wallbant to make up some ground here. It's just infinitely loading for you. Sounds like a you problem, Dan V. Tetris Torzsa 454 371 Wallbant. Oh, it might be a YouTube problem. Cat is getting the same. If YouTube stream wasn't delayed compared to Twitch, I would always use it, to be honest. You would? Why is that? You're just a YouTube person. Instant replay, very good. True. Yeah, it's easy to scrub backwards on YouTube than it is on Twitch. $531 Torzsa 448 Wallbant. Well, isn't that something I can set on my side? That isn't just universal on YouTube, right? That must be something I can set. Is there a reason not to have delay? I'll look into it. I'll have plenty to do next month. Or plenty of time next month. 569 for Torzsa. 500 for Wallbant. Oh, Wallbant is in trouble, and that is going to be a top for Wallbant. Torzsa good. Game number 2. Torzsa going to tie it up. Yeah, but is there any reason I would have a delay? I mean, no, I don't think so. I wonder if that's something I can change on my own. All right, let's go ahead and get these players some pieces for when they're ready. Then you're on the right link, right? Like this is the link. And this is where you're at. That's where you are on YouTube. A484D2. All right, Wallbant. Threatening to roll here. My goodness. Both players ready. What was once a best of 5, now best of 3. Wallbant versus Torzsa in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. There's another comment bot in the Poopy Chroma stream. Yeah, I zapped a bunch of them, but they're just like unlimited like comment bots that have that weird avatar, right? It's like it looks like it's like 2 cheeks, right? With like a cat hiding above it. I don't know. It's weird. And it just says like, I didn't know what I was watching, but I ended up loving it. You know, just generic things like that. I can't hold all comments from review. I mean, they're not directly posting things that are objectionable, so I'm not going to hold all comments from review because honestly, it's YouTube wide. It's not just on our channel. It's on every channel on YouTube right now. Just thousands, it must be, of fake comment spam bots with that same thing. That weird avatar and then just generic, like really enjoying the vibes. It's every channel. 164 Torzsa, whoops. 164 Torzsa, 123 Wallbant. Tetris into column 3 Torzsa. Someone trying to dilute the algorithm, maybe? Oh. What does it mean to dilute the algorithm? You think these are targeted attacks by CTWC? I think is what you're alleging directly. I think that's what you're saying. So it's really Mari doing this. Oh my God. Mari. What the heck? Mari and Sharky with a plan. Take out CTM with that Cheeks account. I knew it. I knew it the whole time. Tetris, Torzsa, 223, 247, Wallbant. Mark, join us on monthly Tetris at twitch.tv. Join us. $226, Torzsa. Oh, Torzsa gonna miss with that T piece. We can still attack it here. Burn free, but he'll have a burn or two. Tetris, Torzsa, 273. Good LPs to fill in. And another Tetris for Torzsa, 296. Wallbant also basically around the same score. Mark Tris, try watching on the... Oh, that's something you can do. Go to monthly Tetris 2 and see if the stream works there, because I always stream there as like a backup of the basically everything I stream to YouTube. I stream to 2 different YouTube channels just to be sure, in case somehow I don't know, something happens and we lose the channel. I don't know why I would think that. It's just paranoia, but go to monthly Tetris 2 and see if it's running there. 396 Wallbant, 374 Torzsa. So Wallbant in the lead. It's running fine on both. Rogue Potato says, remember, it's not paranoia if they actually are out to get you. I know, that's true. Well, anyway, if you have trouble with one, try the other, I guess. 448 Wallbant, 424 Torzsa. It is game 3, so it's an important game to win. Yeah, like here's the URL for the monthly Tetris 2. Wallbant into 19, 522. So if you can't get in, try that. Loading on both channels, says Divinely Inspired Name. So yeah, this is going to be a YouTube-wide problem. Torzsa with a Tetris, 571, level 20. Wallbant kind of slowed down a little bit here, but Torzsa now in the lead. All right, so yeah, for some people it's working fine. For some people, one or the other is working fine, and for some people, neither of them are working fine. So, and people thought I was lying, says Dan V. Well, you know, you have a reputation. $672 for Torzsa, $597 for Wallbant. Torzsa, Tetris, 711, Wallbant, 605. They're both on 24. Tetris for Wallbant. And then there's a split, I think a double or triple. Dan B says your Masters win is also a lie. It's a real win. All right, so yeah, Wallbant here. Oh no, that's going to be tough for Wallbant to survive. And no, that is going to be a top for Wallbant. And Torzsa is good in game number 3. Torzsa going to go up 2 games to 1. You know, on the bright side, Wallbant, if Torzsa wins, maybe you can take the prize money and get a webcam. All right, Torzsa going for the max. I don't know if this, I mean, this is, you know, what, 4 Tetrises? If he goes no burns, there's 1. There's 2. He needs to no burn it here. There's 3. Oh, look at this. Look. And if he gets the bar, it'll seal it. And there it is. Torzsa with the max goes no burns for the last 13 lines to get 4 Tetrises in a row to clutch the max. So very well done from Torzsa. Pretty good. That, even Wallbant's impressed. Close to PB. Well, I mean, it's 100,000 off from a PB. Because he's just short of a 1.2. It's 1.19, right? So he got a 1.115. I mean, it's still close. He's two Tetrises off, or 3 Tetrises off, basically, but it's pretty good. Okay, the pieces are here, and I'm sure someone's pinning them, right? Nope. You know, someone came in here and said, oh, if I were a moderator, I could pin the seeds. And then I make her a moderator, and it's gone. 42481F. $20 thank you for the sub, tier 1, 52 months. Really appreciate that. 42481F. Okay, both players ready. Let's go. Wait, don't you let the bot pin it? How does the bot know how to pin the seed? The bot doesn't know how to do that. Hana with the tier 1 sub. Thank you, Hana. 51 months. Uh-oh, it's kind of a race. You better not blink, Dan, or Hana is going to catch up. Game number 4, Wallbant and Torzsa. Mia says, if I were a moderator, I could pin the seeds. I don't know you that well, Mia. But I'm glad you're here. No, Classic Tetris bot cannot pin seeds. It does not have the, it's purely a text bot. Like, it just displays text. That's all it can do. You're very trustworthy, don't worry. All right, I'll keep my eyes open for a few weeks and see. Okay, well, game number 4 is underway. Torzsa with 5 Tetrises to start off with. Man, let's take up a couple of burns here, so perfect game. Nope. Pidgeotto says, Vandy, do not make me a mod. All right, I won't. Vandy, you don't know me at all. I know. I know that. Does pin message not work anymore then? But how does it know what message to pin? Like, it's not that smart. Kumquat making an allusion to a television show that hasn't been on in like 50 years. Nobody knows what Mod Squad is. 231 for Torzsa, 194 Wallbant. Oh my god, Dan V, trying to get this channel banned. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna. All right, can you guys relax? I mean, I'm sure it's fine because it's a game, it's a movie, and probably a game somewhere, but oh, all right. So it does pin that. So it could potentially. That's a good point. So maybe it could generate the seed with an automatic pin. So that's possible. We'll look into it. I didn't think of that. Can you do commands with the pin message command as well, though? Yeah, I don't know. Like if the bot generated the pin, I mean the seed after the pin command, like in the text, that I think that would work. CTM GPT bot needed? I wouldn't mind. People would abuse it though. You know how they would just go in and mess with it. I'm not against it. I know there are people here that are like vehemently anti-AI no matter what. You just say AI and they're like, nope. I'm not that way. I think there are good uses, bad uses, like any other tool. 475 Wallbant, 415 for Torzsa. Threes 2 says AI is cringe. I think people use it in a way. I think the people are cringe who are using it wrong to make cringe content, but it's a valuable technology. $546 Wallbant, 484 Torzsa. Q-Pup Jesus says, my AI boyfriend is not cringe. All right, 533 for Torzsa, 3 lines away from 19. 573 Wallbant, so Wallbant with about a 2 Tetris lead. Torzsa into 19 at 559. Wallbant uncovers just in time for that next long bar. 600,000. 19 transition for Wallbant. He's got to win to stay in this. Torzsa, Tetris, 614, 631, Wallbant. Another Tetris, Wallbant, 659. Chen says, currently making AI Vandy so Vandy is immortalized on this planet. Oh no, that left side for Wallbant. And that is gonna, well, Torzsa with one. Yeah, there it is. That last line for Torzsa is gonna do it. And Torzsa is gonna take this one 3-1, so a bit of a seed upset. But it's hard to know, you know, if it's a true upset because Torzsa just hasn't been around too much, and Torzsa played great and gets this one. GG's Wallbant. I mean, you won the stencil match, really. Like, you are the superior stenciling camera. Torzsa, though, won the Tetris. So GG's Wallbant. And congrats, Torzsa. You're moving on. What the heck? Torzsa will be moving on to the round of 16. So let me go ahead and report this. Where are we? Round, what is this? Teal? Torzsa will be taking on Nenu. Stencil unready. Wally is winning. Jonas Cups has 3s, 2s. Well, all right. Well, we had a thing. Let's go ahead and show you the bracket and see what's going on. Refresh the thing. There's the thing. And we are now 2 players short of a full top 16. What do we have left? Now the OG stream works fine. Maybe it's Wallbant. Maybe they don't want... You play Nenu, that's right. So this is going to be fun. Like, if we have to do a top 16, who's in green? Because it's Nenu and Torzsa, right? And they're like, you know, kind of Southeast Asia, right? Or if whatever you call the region that they commonly share, right? So, I don't know. Probably have all the words wrong. That's fine. So there. And then you've got Eliash up in the top 16. And then who will potentially face Eliash? Giovanni, Gold, or Bendy. So 3 out of the 4 are going to be in Europe. I mean, so 1 is definitely going to be in Europe. 2 out of the remaining 3 who might get through Europe. So we could have Europe versus Southeast Asia. Which is going to be amazing to schedule that. So good luck, schedulers, getting that all in one. It's probably going to have to be broken up unless Nenu and Torzsa or Eliash and whoever are super flexible. Which they probably are. But okay. All right. So 7 minutes. We have another one coming up. I'm going to go ahead. What am I going to do? I'm going to end the stream on YouTube. I'm going to try to keep it going on Twitch. So we'll see if this works. All right. YouTube. Thanks to everybody who supported the channel. 20Dan03, Hana. Appreciate that. Patreon.com/multitetris. That's where you can go to support the channel. One of the ways. Make an ongoing pledge of support, just like these people have done. And big extra thanks to Scott Gray, Jay in the Window, K9, Tacky, Corporal, Shelby, Troy Dan, Kim M, Rogue, Potato, Cacket, Mila, Jason, and of course everybody on the screen. Prizes, we're still at 171.86, which is fine, but love to get to our incentive. All right, let me try to get to... Oh, man, everything's running slow right now. Anyway, all right. Well, thank you, everybody. YouTube, we'll see you in a few minutes. End the stream. Bye-bye. Robin, Mark, Josh, Titan, Mr. Burrow, D. Bradley, all the stars. All right, see you in a bit.